well, welcome to Cocaine Headquarters Church YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia, and I'm glad to tell you that I'll be bringing something different, important, yet interesting your way today. I'll be talking about social media today with two amazing teenagers. They will be telling us what they have learned from the ICT training that happened last week and what social media means to them right now. Before we go any further, I would like them to introduce themselves.
Corporate.
Okay.
Eldaku.
Thank you very much, Corporate and Hildaku, for joining us today. Hope both of you are ready for us.
Yes.
All right, then. There are a million and one things you can say about social media. There are different things we could say about social media. I want Corporate and Hildaku to please quickly tell us what social media is to them right now from what they have learned at the training. Corporate?
Social media is a site in which we can interact and communicate and share all sorts of ideas.
Okay. Thank you very much, Corporate. Hildaku?
Okay, well, social media is a means of interacting with other people and finding out ideas on a particular topic you're doing.
Thank you very much, both of you. Permit me to ask, what group were you in during the training and what part of the training stood out the most for you?
Okay, I was in the content creation class and I enjoyed the parts where it tells us how to make clean money.
That's interesting, how to make clean money. Keyword is clean money because we all know that people are making money using different ways, which of course are illegal and not the right things to do. But thank you very much for specifying that the kind of money we were taught to make at the training is clean money. Hildaku, please.
Okay, I love the part when we were doing the interaction and the practicals because we learned how to open an Upwork account. That's the place where she said, how to make clean money.
Okay, so both of you were really interested in this money thing. All right, then, thank you very much. So, I want to ask a simple question. Do you think that social media is harmful?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? What about you, Hildaku?
At some point, it's not harmful.
Okay.
But there are different places where it's harmful. It's not actually the people. It's not actually the social media that is harmful. It's the people that use it that makes it to be harmful.
That's interesting. Can you shed more light on what Hildaku has said, Corporate?
Yes, as she said, it's not really the social media, but the people. Meaning, what's being posted on the social media are definitely made by people. And the people, and the same people that still watch the social media things. So yeah, it's not the social media, but the people who make use of it.
Thank you very much. That is an interesting point of view from Corporate and Hildaku. It is the people who make the content, the people who watch the content that decide whether or not social media is harmful. Thank you very much again. Now, how can you use social media in a positive way, in a way that is not harmful?
Okay. You can use social media as making tutorials for other people. Like, for example, if somebody wants to learn how to make hair, so you can just make a simple tutorial for the person. So as such that when he searches it, like how to make hair for beginners, so he just see the video, watch it, and then helps him positively.
That's positive. Thank you very much. Do you have something to say, Corporate?
Yes. As she said, social media you can use to share different types of idea, which are the content, and it can help us making good money.
Okay, so what other kind of content aside tutorial do you think you can share on social media that will positively impact social media users?
We can make inspirational talks,
Okay.
points. There are a lot of stuff like videos. For example, what we're doing right here.
Okay, thank you very much. Hildaku?
You can make every morning when you wake up, you just have a little like a church song. Then you just pick a simple verse. Then you just explain on the verse every morning and every evening.
Thank you very much. So we have a sort of devotional content. I hope that you will not take our contents for granted. Please, thank you very much, Corporate and Hildaku. Now, what's the one thing that you have learned from the training that will stick with you for a very long time?
Okay, I learned that whatever choices we make. Whatever we do determines our future. So, in the aspect of social media, whatever we watch, post, like, etc., determines the kind of person we are. Because social media, though it's not actually a safe zone, but we get to meet other people, interact, in which our parents might not actually know what we're doing. So it's a place where people get to see who you really are. So whatever you do on social media kind of tell people the kind of person you are. So you should be mindful of what you do there.
Thank you very much, corporate, for that, Hildaku.
Okay, well, everything is a content. Everything you make is a content. And like she has said, what you post, it determines who you are. Actually, if you are looking for a job abroad, let me just... Okay. So if you're looking for a job abroad, they will first of all check your social media, because what you post determines who you are. So if you post any sort of nonsense, they'll know what to do. They'll tell you are not qualified for the job. You might be qualified, but what you post, your inner, the way you act, your behavior will determine who you are.
Thank you very much, Corporate and Hildaku. From what both of them have said, I'm sure that you would say that social media is a reflection of who you really are, if I am not mistaken. And I think that goes out to all of us. Social media affects the way people view us. The things that we post on social media affects the way people look at us and think of who we are. Finally, I would ask, what do you have to say to your parents and other parents who are watching you right now about social media?
Okay, first, I want our parents to understand the fact that social media, it's not bad as they say, but they should try to understand that their kids were in a modernized era, and so social media, they cannot just let go of it. They cannot just tell us not to do that. So they should try to understand the fact that there's a good and the bad aspect is what they have to understand, that they need to tell their kids that they're not supposed to stop them actually, but help them to understand that social media is a great source where they can get different types of information, etc., academically, spiritually, and otherwise. So they should just try their best to see how their children uses it there, so they can get closer to their kids.
Thank you very much for that, Corporate Hildaku.
Okay. Just add more light to what she have said. So she said, like this, she have said, the parents should be watching their kids on what they post. So because we have said earlier, is not the social media that is harmful, is what the kids post that is harmful. So they should be trying to be checking what the kids are posting, whether it's positive or it's negative.
Thank you very much, beautiful ladies. It was wonderful having both of you here. I'm sure that everybody who has watched this has better insights about what social media is and how social media can be used positively. Parents, I hope that you will now let your children to go on social media more carefully and more judiciously. Thank you for joining us until we come your way next time with interesting content. Enjoy the rest of your day.